descended under the town and found this robot scrap processing facility place, and had a particularly ignominious game over, which I will pick up from shortly. What I've done is I've cleaned out this area for searching things on the walls. I cleaned out all the encounters that nobbled me. But before we do anything else, I have to go in here, which I should have done first. What's supposed to happen is you come in here, and this happens. You're supposed to get on this conveyor belt. Oh crap, I think it's still Jiro is behind. Let's see. Jiro 3980, 3994. Yeah, Jiro is still behind because Solar got a 100 XP boost while I was exploring the town. Which I had to redo because of that game over. But we have to reverse this conveyor belt, which will let us get round the corner that you can see just ahead. The way we do that is in the big ring. And what I was inadvertently in the middle of doing was preempting the step of going into that room and finding that cutscene, which I think you can do. The game doesn't object to you doing that. But all you do is you come around here, get on this conveyor belt, to the third cell in the room, and there's a switch. And the first time you come to the switch, there's a skeleton guarding it. Well, there's a pair of skeletons guarding it. They're quite annoying, but I've beaten them, and we don't have to worry about them. So now we can go into the new bit of the factory. And with that, we are caught up to where I left off. I didn't do like an hour and a half playing last night off stream to remedy that. So here we are, this conveyor belt's now going in the opposite direction. What that's doing to the functioning of the factory, I don't want to speculate. But again, it's we're still in that space of what a kid might imagine doing next. Here's the switch to send the conveyor belt back the other way. And different plot threads of this game of make-believe just being dropped for a while we do interesting things that have occurred to us in this version of the space. There's skeletons. I see skeletons. Hopefully they don't come with jellyfish. They don't come with jellyfish. Instead they come with those crab dudes. The crab dudes aren't terribly threatening. Although I have also tweaked my party setup a little bit. That's not what I wanted. What I've done is I've moved Jiro to the end of the row, so he's not between Maru and Shu anymore. Because what that means is that I can, when I want to cast attack power up, particularly, which is a spell that starts from one target and expands along their row, it doesn't have to bridge any gap between Shu and Maru, so it doesn't need to expand to the full 5 width to get everyone in. This is a tiny optimization that will almost certainly count for nothing. But you never know. I still don't know what status it is that Maru is currently afflicted with. But but it ends at the end of battle, so clearly somebody slaps him out of it or whatever.
New skill.
Accessory +2 is not a skill anybody cares about. I think we probably have to kill both of these before we open the door. Oh boy, 3 of them this time. Let's see how close we can get to killing this without it getting done. We can get to that point. Excellent. That will help a lot. I think I will continue to chance it for now. As always, the optimal strategy is to focus where possible, because particularly in a game where there's that move, wait, what? Oh god! Now Shu is afflicted, and he has mowed down, and getting mowed down is a bad thing. But it's okay, that fight is also over. And I should probably do some healing. Part of the problem I have now is that Zephyr isn't always adequate when used outside of battle. It's a lot more powerful when I can charge it properly in battle. This looks suspiciously like a boss room, although there hasn't been a save point. This checkpoint, that's okay then. What boss we're gonna get? It is a spider that is also a Grim Reaper. Let's see if we can't break his helmet. So buffs aren't going to be terribly useful if he's got a mass cancel. Still. Oh no, it cancelled their charge. Okay. Not their statuses. So Zola did 18 to its helmet, followed by 108 to its body. That's it. Okay, that's time to heal. I think I'm going to keep pounding at the helmet, because might get more effective. What's this gonna do? Probably bad things. Ye gods. Skeleton general? This sounds like a reasonable amount of enemies. Maybe not. They don't have that much HP. The problem I'm gonna have is not having enough resources for both healing and buffing. Not having enough casters for both healing and buffing. Not cool that he has AoE MP drain that affects the back row. Okay. That's a one-hit KO, I'm gonna be mad. It's a doom. That's a problem. And that's about a 50% difference that makes. I'm going to have to risk getting cancelled, I think. I wish I could, from this angle, see what my counter's at. Okay, so... I really want to know what happens if I break the helmet. It's really doing more damage. Do I have anything here? No, I'm just going to wait for them to die. that's pretty susceptible to white magic. And down, that's okay.
Class unlocked.
Ooh, class unlocks. Except that Shu already has all the classes that I want him to have. Let's go with support magic. I don't have enough support magic. Not that these will get developed at all. Don't walk me back to the surface, because there's stuff to search in this room. Zola just unlocked another skill slot. What else do I actually want characters to get? Long range. Long range is my next priority. So Zola can go back to leveling assassin. Why does it always default to steal rather than loot? It doesn't need ninja swiftness. Loot. Skill +4. Doesn't really need surprise or stealth. Marimaro is currently an assassin working towards loot. Shu is currently a generalist working towards more skill slots. And Jiro likewise. Look at all these machines that will have stuff in. Hopefully.
Nothing.
Let's just check where we're at. 427 391. So Jiro is still behind on XP. Jiro is also the lower rank generalist. So basically everything's going to Jiro for a little while.
Nothing. Gold. Gold. Nothing. Gold.
Okay, now XP is going to Zola. Look at the difference.
Nothing.
All this stuff gives 1 proc, whereas this is 5.
Gold. Nothing. Nothing. Gold. Nothing.
They got thrusted.
Gold. 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 Nothing. Gold.
Can I get into that?
Nothing.
Nope. SP is still going to Jiro. Because anything that minimises the time your dudes have to spend in Generalist
Gold.
is good. Need lots of Generalist levels, certainly to the tune of 25 or so,
Gold.
but anything that minimises the amount of time it takes to get them is good.
Nothing. Gold. Metal. Item.
Already been around this bit? I apparently have. Now what I need to do is work out which of these entrances is the one I came in through. Have I poked this? Okay, so this is the one I came in through. Let's go check the other one. And then we can get back to the town and hopefully find ourselves in a location with enemies that don't drain quite so many MP. I actually wasn't expecting that to open. What's going to be through here?
Item.
Another door.
Metal.
Ah, look at that. That's a secret exit blocked by a white barrier. I don't have the white device yet.
Item.
Oh, there's a chest.
Item.
With, I think that will be a reflect. That's pretty significant. May instantly kill an enemy that attacks physically. Now, it's really ambiguous whether that means an enemy that you attack physically and it's just been badly translated, or it actually means if an enemy attacks you physically. Because in the latter case, that's nearly useless to Jiro because he's back rank. It's worth it for the magic attack and magic defense upgrades though for now. Push the button. It's nice that in this case you get to see the conveyor belt first. Not a particularly complicated task for an engineer to implement, I don't think. But it's nice that it just doesn't just do a fade to black and then fade back in. So we're done with this place. Oops. That was the other thing. Nene, what the old elder told us is that Nene throws the device down this hole. It's dangerous to go down the hole, but if you'd just thrown it down the hole, there wouldn't have been a problem at all. The monster... And look, it's now daylight. that boss monster must have come to the bottom of the shaft and collected it.
これでいいはずだけど。おい！出力とかセットしてないよ。強すぎたら村ごと吹き飛ぶかもしれない。スイッチを切れよ。
大丈夫大丈夫。
おお、すげえ。
なあ、大丈夫だっただろう。
たく。
おお、ついに。
行ってみよう。
And we're done with Pachess Town. Actually, no, we're not. There's a bunch of chests to get and stuff.
空の色が。
風が気持ちいいな。
あ、魔法使い。
長老、空が変だ。うん。古の機械で魔法の結界を打ち破ったのだ。
本当か。あの機械を動かしたのか。
この人たちのおかげでな。
古代の戦争のようだな。
確かにな。だが我々は力を争いのために使ったのではない。
ぐちゃぐちゃ言ってないでみんな来い。あの空が本当の空の色だ。
そうだ。町の外に行けるはずだ。こら、待ちなさい。
本当の空の色。
綺麗だね。
Playable.
It's really ambiguous how long the sky has been like that. Like how long it's been since Nene put the barrier in place. The thing I should actually do, because I'm definitely going to forget it otherwise, is go to the inn and rest. Is it openable yet? No.
Locked.
But there's stuff in there to search. I want to poke it. I was up all night saving the town. I'm now going to rest.
Playable.
That's right, one of the next locations we're going to is a moving location, for want of a better way to put it. I'm sure it's possible to get into that field. I can't remember how. No gap in the wall, no gap in the fence, no obvious door in the house. So maybe I won't worry about it for now. I will go and search the bits of the field up here that I couldn't get to.
Gold. Gold. Item.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to look over the town like this.
Gold. Nothing. Metal. Nothing. Nothing.
I think all of these rocks were outside the barrier.
Gold. Metal. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
And the next thing I'm curious about is whether the game will let me warp once I get outside the town. Because if it will, I'll go back and check in with the Nothing Man.
Item.
So many HP up elixirs, and I don't need them at all. Never need them, not useful for anything. They do not make a significant difference. So yes, all those people are talking about pretty much where we go next for plot purposes.
Nothing. Gold. Nothing. Metal. Nothing.
To speak to this girl again, I think. Maybe not. Don't think there's any reason to go down there, but there's a small new area locked. Do need to go over here though.
Metal.
And we're done with Pachess Town. Unless I stray across the white barrier device and want to come back for the 4 white barriers here, I think. Possibly only 3. I think there's about half a dozen barriers for each colour. Okay, we have escaped the town. Can I walk? I can. Nice thing about Jubilee Castle's warp point is that it's the right end of Jubilee Castle town for the Nothing Man. Hey, Nothing Man. Right, what do they do? Belt of Hermes is a massive agility boost, as one might expect. What about the Shoes of Hermes? Wearer will always strike first in battle. Shoe already has very high agility, so if I give him those... Actually... Give Shoe the belt. I'll give Shoe the shoes, and I'll give Jiro the belt. Will I? I mean, that 91 agility actually puts him on par with everybody else for agility, but it does knock him down across the board on everything else. I don't want to take the ballet shoes off because they're ribbon, basically. I am having a problem at the moment with Jiro not being fast enough. Anyway, now we have to figure out what to do next, and all we've got is the hints from the village about this moving castle, which is actually on the other side of that ravine that I couldn't cross earlier on the world map. Because occasionally this game just does that old RPG thing of not telling you where to go next.